Hi everyone, this will be a sub DPS comparison of Sanhua versus Roccia. They will be supporting Camellya alongside with Shorekeeper. This will be a Hypercarry Camellya comparison. I am planning to make a follow-up comparison video comparing my results for Pincer Maneuver Warriors and the double intro playstyle. All the 5 stars in this video are S0 and Sanhua is S6. Please take these results with a grain of salt. In the footages you're about to see, my Sanhua and Roccia are close in investment and stat-wise. Both characters has level 6 Resonance Skill and Liberation, level 7 Forte Circuit, and level 5 or 6 Basic Attack and Intro. I'm running this comparison on the current hazard zone for 1. We'll start off with Sanhua's side. Against Inferno Rider, he's invulnerable for the first 5 seconds until he gets back on his bike. There are a couple Resonators that can build Forte during this, and Shorekeeper is one of them. I built Concerto on Shorekeeper and used her Liberation, then I swapped to Sanhua to build her Concerto. The cool thing about Sanhua is you can buffer her basic attack during any of her animation to use her Detonate Forte. Her S5 chain doubles the Concerto gain on Detonate. That's actually not listed on the description. It's kind of like a hidden effect. I wish they did list it on the S5 chain. I'm not too sure if this is like widely known. Since Camellya's rotation takes a lot of on-field time, a couple of the buffs do fall off during her budding mode. Looking at this gameplay now, I should have done this swap back to Shorekeeper and used Fallacy instead of doing the swap back to Camellya. I probably wasted about 7 seconds of the Fallacy buff. Camellya's rotation for both these showcases are about the same. I used the Red Spin to build the stacks easier, and once I get 10, I used Imperial. In the budding mode, I use the White Spin because it supposedly do more damage, and it also has like a auto lock slash following feature. On Sanhua's side, I cleared the level 100 Inferno Rider in about 1 minute and 12 seconds in a little bit over 2 rotations. I think with a more optimized rotation, I can definitely clear this in 2 rotations. So we're gonna see here now, I'm short of like a couple of damage, like barely anything to clear in 2 rotations, so I have to just use Sanhua to finish it off. On Roccia's side, Shorekeeper's rotation is a little bit different. I have to swap in Roccia to do her basic 2-3-4 to get some Forte. Her basic attack sequence 1-2-3, intro skill, basic attack 4, and liberation skill will generate 1 Forte stack each. Ideally, you want to have at least 2 Forte stacks before using Roccia's liberation skill. Roccia does need some on-field time to set up and generate Concerto. She needs about twice the amount of time to get her Concerto compared to Sanhua. Roccia's Liberation deals damage and can give up to a 200 flat attack buff, but there is a stat requirement for it. You will need over 50% crit rate to get the flat attack buff. For each 0.1% crit rate over 50%, you get 1 point of flat attack buff. So you'll need at least 70% crit rate if you want to take the full advantage of the 200 flat attack buff. The 70% crit rate requirement for the full flat attack buff can be a little bit steep, especially if you don't have a crit rate gauntlet. Team Roccia was able to clear the level 100 Inferno Rider in about 1 minute and 15 seconds and in 2 rotations. So compared to Team Sanhua, Team Roccia is about 3 seconds slower. Honestly, S6 Sanhua is an incredible character. You could say she's basically a 5-star. People say Roccia is underwhelming, but I think S6 Sanhua is just too strong. S6 Sanhua does not need a lot of on-field time. She builds Concerto really fast and can provide a 20% attack buff to the whole team. It's really hard to match up and beat that. In conclusion, I don't think S6 Sanhua is better than Roccia. If we're talking hypothetical, I think if S6 Sanhua and Roccia's Forte tree was all level 10, Roccia might clear faster in ToA. Roccia does do better than Sanhua in AoE content like the Pincer Maneuver Warrior, and I am planning on doing a comparison showcase soon. If you like this type of content, please leave a like, subscribe, and a comment. They'll help out a lot. Other than that, have a great day.